Hello, this is Crisis 169K Mark coming live with a broadcast, live broadcast, pre-recorded for your day and night and whatever it is next week, next month, next year. If you're watching this after PS5's come out, pretty much we all know what's going on. If you're not watching before PS5 comes out, then here's something you might want to look at. Um, Always say in a video, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, ring that bell. It helps the channel a lot, helps me a lot, keep me motivated, keep me going. Um, Comment below about this topic. Now, we all been talking about Sony been talking about the 4K, 8K, resolutions, about the 4K, 8K resolution of the PS5. How it's going to be, you know, natively, a natively 4K at 60 frames locked in at the Ryzen or Res 7 third generation Ryzen GPU and CPU, and that's great stuff. It has, SSD, and that's all great stuff. $500 is fine with me. But here's the biggest thing, and the title of it will kind of, I can literally drop the mic and leave right now. The title is what it needs to be. If the PS5 does not do anything for the 1080p TV fan base out there, it will fail. I don't care how fast it is. I don't care how cheap it may be. I don't care if it makes julienne fries. I don't care if it makes you orange juice in the morning. If it does not do anything for 1080p TVs, I mean, it does not give you sharper frame rate, faster frame rates, um, um, better fidelity, maybe even shinier, whatever. Maybe even the chance of seeing maybe a small faded image, on a card, of your shadow, small shadowing. Not the full thing you get with a 4K or 8K TV, but if they don't harness the power of that system to work on 1080p TVs, it will fail. Because I tell you right now, not everybody who bought a 1080, who bought a One X, ran out and bought a 4K TV. I have a 1080p TV now, one from my company about 2 years ago, and the One X does a immaculate job at those third-party games, first-party games, making them look really good. It's super sampling, and the rendering is bar none better than I thought it could be. The One S will do nothing. One S, because to compare between the One S and One X and the Pro that does it now, the Pro before, the first generation Pro did not do super sampling 1080p TVs. You bought a Pro like a One S, it did nothing work. I heard even Xbox may come out with a One S to update where it can do some super sampling on 1080p TVs. But that's kind of kind of shot in dark. Now it may do better for the digital one because this one may be being released next month, and they may do that patch. So everybody who has a One S won't feel like they're left out in the cold because on the One S does not do super sampling at the time. This video, if you have a 1080p TV, it doesn't do it. All it does is make loading times faster. The One X is the only console that I know of, outside Pro now. The Pro back then, when it first came out, didn't do this. But Pro now allows super sampling on 1080p TVs because they realized what the Xbox was doing was no more than just making more light, shining it up, getting better frame rates. Taking 1080p signal and giving you up to 60 frames per second, where you play Gears of War and on resolution or performance always better on 1080p TV, even 2K TVs in some cases. But the PS5 is going to be a beast of a machine. It's supporting an SSD hard and SSD drive, supporting 8. They're saying 12 to 14.5 teraflops of power. Teraflops. The thing is going to be a beast. Probably almost the same or on par with the Xbox 2. Anaconda, whatever they call it. But the Xbox Anaconda comes out, so you know what? We're a $500 console or $600 console, but you have 1080p TV. We will do the same thing the One X did, But we will do, maybe more. I don't know how we'll do more. But the PS5 has to come out with that because the charts have known, the charts have shown, people have not gone on to 4K yet. 4K getting cheaper. You'd be like, you know what? I had this 1080p TV for them, and that's like for me, for almost 2, 3 years. I want it from work. It's free. Why am I going to run and go buy a new TV? Um, no, I don't have a TV in there. You know, to buy one. That's understandable. But why am I going to run and go buy one? I don't need one. I have a console and I have a PS4 base model that do good on 1080p TV. The One X does better on multi-plat games because of super sampling and power the One X can do for my TV. If the PS5 does not do that at all, I heard nothing about 1080p TVs. What I heard was, you upgrade from 1080p TV to a 4K to get the power. Sony is banking on people who are not there buying 4K TVs. This could be a very dangerous precedent for them because what's happening is, if Sony thinks people are going to have money coming out their butt, they're wrong. Not everybody's going to go buy. I may go out and go buy a 2K TV. 2 times better than 1080p, just to see, hey, 2K is better than me. Because I mean, maybe that's all I can afford. It's those TCU or what we call knockoff TVs that are decent enough. 50-inch 2K TV, it's decent enough. It does it'll do good for the One S. It'll do 2 times better than it was before. The One X will take advantage of it because the One S does 3 different resolutions. 4K. It actually does. No, it does. Yeah, it does 4K, 2K, and 1080p. And 2K is kind of a new thing because it does kind of hybrid between maybe half a year. Then 4K came out. 2K was a hybrid that some of the cheap TVs were trying to do, and even some of the better TVs were putting 2K out there to see how it worked. And a lot of people bought it, a lot of people waited for 4K, whatever. But if you really wanted to understand this, look at the history of people buying TVs. Yes, if a console costs $500, people will go there and go spend their $500 on a TV. Be $1,000. You can go to Wally World and you get a TV for $200, $300, $400. Maybe less than that. Black Friday was cheaper than that. You're able to steal. You pay $100 for 50 or 60 inch TV, maybe in certain ones. Hell, if it works and if it has HDR or whatever. Even non-HDR 4K TVs are still decent. Even HDR, even even Dolby 4K UHD with maybe HDR, non-HDR, still fine. Or even a HDR TV that's 1080p. A few out there. It's still decent for the One X. Work really well. And even the Slim will work with HDR. The Slim PS4 has HDR built into it. But my issue is becoming, when I thought about this for a second, I read the article, I read the article on YouTube, and review Chris from Retech USA was talking about it. And also he was talking about it too as well. Now, I read an article on Facebook saying that if you don't have a 2K or TV, you need not buy a PS5. Or you need to upgrade. It's very dangerous to say. It's almost like saying, Battlefield, if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's almost as dangerous as what they said. And, sorry guys. Sorry. Almost as dangerous as what EA said and DICE said. Because it's getting to the point now where people are not going to sit there and be antagonized about spending money that they may have or may not have to buy a latest gadgets, and then they might buy this for themselves or for the kids. And if it does nothing more than just play games at at standard resolution, how they can get PS4 Pro and do better. Does super sampling and does more for it, or a One X and does the same thing. But I think Sony is probably going to retweak what they talked about because there's no way people are going to buy a $3,000 to $5,000, $6,000 8K TV. Yeah, so many people who are posers, people who think they're cool, will buy one because they're idiots, or maybe they have money to burn, and that's fine. It's their money. What are they going to do with it? But it makes because that is not the main people. That's the minority. That's the majority. Majority of people are like, you know what? I have a 1080p TV. I had it for 2 to 5 years. It works fine. I'm not gonna buy a 4K or 8K TV just to play console on it. No, I'm gonna go buy this PS4 Pro because it does everything I need, or buy his Xbox, his help PlayStation, buy his Xbox and Game Pass, and not to worry about it. See, it could turn people off to that system, and that bugs me because if it does, it's going to be shooting on the foot even before they get out there. Because I'm not doing E3 this year, so they're going to reveal it sometime. They want to release in March or God, I'm not in March, November, even October of 2020. They're going to have to come out probably this year where they can show it off and give all the specs, give fun to the games, specs, details, everything. Not this puzzling crap. Just give everything. If you don't, people are not going to let. What's PS5 do more than Pro can do? Yes, it says okay. Well, what does it do from a 1080p TV? Does nothing. Well, why not spend $500 on it? Now I'll keep my Pro, or I'll go buy a Pro, or I'll go buy a One X that does more. That has a 4K player, and let's say you get a 4K TV for Christmas. Now you have a One X, watching 4K Blu-rays. Now you would have had a 4K machine with Sony, but they turned you off because of how they acted around 1080p TVs. And I understand 1080p TVs are becoming the 720s, and 480p, so I know history. But a lot of people still have them. A lot of people still use them. A lot of people still view TV from a lot of cables now, and their TV says, oh, they're 4K Ultra HD movies. And select movies, it's not 100%, so don't worry about it. Spectrum doesn't have 4K movies. They have 4K on YouTube because YouTube is supposed to be 4K. But that is not TV. It won't be for some time. So we're not buying a $200 4K TV. It's not a bad deal if you're actually going to actually want to buy it. Because you can get 3 for $1 on 4K TV. But yeah. But see me, I want a TV a couple years ago. I'm gonna use it until the very end, until the screen falls out. I'm gonna run until it breaks. Because I don't need to go buy a new one. I got one sitting in there, 50-inch TV that's 1080p 60 frames. Or 1080p 60 hertz, whatever it is. And I'm playing Tomb Raider on it, and it looks good on One X. I'm playing Spider-Man, it looks great on base PS4 on that TV. So why am I going to go buy a new console like that? So they need to understand. Sony needs to understand they don't need to be turning people off. They don't need to be doing the PS3 crap. They need to stay focused. Stay focused on the path. And not go up when we badly go up the street. Oh, we're going to do what we want. You need to stay focused and keep riding the wave of PS4 and PS5. Give people what they want. If you have to put in, an update or a firmware to unlock the system to run at better frame rates or whatever on a 1080p TV, so be it. If it gives the ghost effect of 4K or 2K on a 1080p TV, or whatever, this system is going to be a beast. It's going to be a high-end, almost a mid-range PC. What is looking at. And yes, if I get one from GameStop, whatever layaway program or whatever I can call it, pre-order, yeah, I'll probably upgrade my TV. But after I pay off, you're gonna pay that system off and get a couple more months to get a 4K TV. You're not gonna buy one and buy a 4K TV. It'd be impossible. I'm asking for Christmas maybe a 40-inch, 45-inch, 42-inch 4K TV. It's not very big, but hey, whatever. It'd be good for me. It'd be smaller than I'm used to. But for 50 But it'd be great for me because I'll be able to have 4K. But to put on there, and I read it on YouTube and on Facebook, an article saying that this is designed for 4K and 8K. 1080p owners need to upgrade or look about upgrading is really ballsy and really kind of slap people in the face. Not everybody has a couple grand in their savings account to go buy a TV. But it's no excuse for people not upgrading with time. But then again, like I said, I'm not everybody, you're not everybody. We don't have tons of money coming out of our, rear ends and noses and armpits and our mouth. We don't have all that. We have to go by what we have. If you have a 720p TV or 1080p TV or 2K TV, it's all you can afford. If you're lucky, less than afford a 4K or even God knows why, an 8K TV, you're set. You have what you need. God designed you to have that kind of TV for whatever reason. Now, I pray that I hope I can afford one. But the price point, they're saying $550 for it. They're saying it's a beast machine. When the added line is, and well, your 1080p TVs need to upgrade to 4K. Now, it ain't gonna do much for it. That kind of irritates me. But I think they will. I think they'll do super sampling and probably scaling and upscaling with the graphics so make it look sharper than it is right now. And you might have some shadow effects. Some shadow effects maybe on the cars, maybe on the wall, something like that. You might see a reflection a little bit in the mirror maybe. Do it. Hopefully they'll do what they can with it. But that reflection stuff is a game by game basis. If they put it in the game and you see it in the TV, it's supposed to be there. If it's there because the console is a beast and it renders it, that's a whole different story. But that's not what they said. It would be a game case by company basis, by developer basis. It won't be across the board. Not at first. There's a lot of games will come out for PS4, PS5, PS4. So, what do I think about the PS5? What my reviews are of that. My standing review right now is ongoing, but my research points to a console that's going to be pretty much the main console of all consoles. The Xbox 2 are Anaconda, Snake Eater, or whatever you want to call the stupid thing. It's both stupid things to me, but they're both a piece of plastic. But that's 20 teraflops. It ain't gonna matter because Xbox didn't have any games for itself to be called exclusive. Now, the developers they coming out, they say, you know what, we're gonna make exclusive only for Xbox. PC fans, your SOL. Then you know what? Then Sony has a problem. But that's why come that one put racing games on stupid phones and make random color controllers. Now I don't think Sony has to worry about with PS5. And that could be there. There could be a damn freaking pink, maybe a multicolored console, and it'll probably sell better than the new Xbox that comes out because it has games, it has something to back up its freakish design. I don't like what the PS4 Pro. A lot of people didn't like it. It looked kind of silly. It looked like a domino. So it's like taking two slims and putting them on top of each other. But it sold because people wanted to play the game, and the game pushed hardware. A lot of Black Friday deals with that console. Even with the Slim. What I'm saying, guys, is we need not understand. We need not think that everything is not there. We also need to think that the Xbox One, the PS5, the Xbox One, Anaconda, the PS5 console are coming out. They're upgrading tremendously. Sooner or later, the 1080p crowd, myself included, are going to have to upgrade to a 4K TV. And to get experience, because sooner or later, you can't push the 1080p TV crowd anymore graphically. The Xbox One X has done a very good job. I commend them. Good job. But the PS5 will probably do it for a while until you start, I'll take the taskbar out of my bottle, you need to upgrade. Because sooner or later you have to upgrade. You upgrade PC, your consoles every couple of years. So maybe it's time to upgrade. But they don't start doing something. They don't start appeasing to that crowd first, and and maybe winging them off to 1080p TVs. They will fail because you can't go out and say this is only for next gen TVs. Too bad, you poor peasants who can't afford it. And spit on us. We'll just walk away, and then somebody will go down and just hold it. Because then, and I know they'll buy it. People pre-order the Xbox 2, even though the game's no good. And pre-order the Xbox 2, and burn a picture of Sony in effigy because they don't care. They'll go out there and take a PS4 and burn it on a stake or something like that. Because you don't need that. You don't need to criticize your own group. So I think what I read was probably misconstrued a little bit. But the lead architect is pretty smart man. Yeah, he designed the PS4 and helped bring the PS4 back from PS3 to PS4, helped bring it back. Uh, Sony back. So wait and see. But this is my more of a worry comment. I'm worried about this. I don't know what's coming. But does it mean that it's doom and gloom? No. This is more for Xbox to shine because Sony's already shined the PS4. No, the PS5 can shoot up pyro and have laser beams coming out of it and dance around your room and people think it's great. Like right, the Xbox can do everything. You know, the Xbox can be $1, and it can't be $1 and it won't sell because there's no game for people's minds. So it's about perception, and perception is very dangerous. I haven't heard much about this talk yet, though, but people are kind of clamoring at the page about how it's not really unsure to them. So, to me personally, I'm on the fence as well. If they drop tomorrow, and go pre-order tomorrow, I wouldn't do. I'll wait about maybe half a year before, because it'll take about a year to come out anyway. I'm tired. This is Christ 169 saying peace, love, be with all you guys. How you guys later. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. Peace. See you guys later.